5,823 subscribers. Hello, the Heistmasters. Yeah, I know you want to get to 10K this month. Yeah, so I love you so much, the Heistmasters. So welcome again to another episode. Today episode gonna be hotter than love. Of course, it is the Heistmaster. Yeah, but before we jump into the chat, I want to give a disclaimer. So today I have some little bit of flu, so that is why I'll not be as vibrant as I always do it. Yeah, but then for the sake of the Heistmasters, remember I have not been posting for quite a long time, so that is why today I got you covered. Yeah, so today I'm going to do my live analysis as I usually do, and give you some of the what I look when I take these trades. Yeah, and I'll keep on checking if this mic is on, because it keeps on switching off. Yeah, so with me, yeah, I have a concoction. It is bitter, so that it can keep opening my throat. Yeah, as we continue with the video. Yeah, one trade. Hey,
one shot.
People ask Heistmaster, yeah? And then give one or two guidelines. Yeah, so it is currently 11 it is 11:59. So let me start screen recording so that we can do this video. Yeah, so the Heistmasters, if you've not subscribed, make sure you do it. Remember, our goal is 10,000. Yeah, but then I thank you, the Heistmasters and the Heist community, for your continued support. Yeah, I don't take it for granted, guys. That is why nothing will stop the chief panditing from making a video for the Heistmasters. Yeah, even if I am suffering from some yeah. So before I come to the 5 principles that I usually look in the market before I take an entry. Yeah, so I want first to start from the bigger time frames. For example, what you are seeing here. So I'm using my phone to do the today's analysis. Though in the next one I'll be using my PC, yeah, because of the today's setup could not allow me to use the PC. Yeah. So from the daily market view of this Euro USD, you can see. Let me. You can see the market was is like buying in the daily. You can see higher high, higher low, higher high. So it broke above that area with a week there, and it is now consolidating at that area there. Yeah, but then before we come to this daily candlestick, which is like dropping down, we had this bullish one, and the market is kind of sloppy at that area there. It is not moving. Yeah, so from the daily time frames we don't see like much details. Yeah, so that is why we switch now to the 4-hour and see what we can get there. Yeah? Now in the 4-hour is where I have my, what is it called, my session, my time session window. Yeah, so from the 4-hour we can see there was a massive sell, and then the market has been rising all the way, up, and now it is like dropping down. Yeah, so let us switch to the 1-hour. Remember, I'm just seeing what the market is doing from the bigger time frames, just doing the rough analysis, and then we can now come to do our analysis how we usually do it from now the lower time frames. Yeah, now what we can see here, there was like a small a break of a trend line to the downside here. There was like this trend line here, which has been broken to the downwards. Yeah, so those are the things we can see there in the 1-hour, and then in the 30 minutes we cannot see much there. Yeah, we cannot see much there. Yeah, and whatever we have just seen there. Now from there we switch to the now 5 minutes, where we usually do the analysis. Yeah, so remember, my strategy is based on 5 key principles. Before you take a trade, you are supposed to consider the 5 key principles that I want to share with you before we come into the analysis. Remember, what we have just been doing from the bigger time frames is just seeing what the market has been doing, like having an overview or a blueprint of what we expect or what the market has been doing. Yeah. So my strategy, let me put this color to black. Yeah. So what we usually look in the market before we participate in the chart, in the one trade one shot, we usually wait for the first thing. We wait for. I thought it was color black. Okay, let me just use this white. Okay, I think most of you will not see it properly. Yeah. So let me put it black here. So wait for the range. Yeah. The ranging can be like that. Yeah. So what comes about this arranging? Yeah. So remember, this range is brought about by the Asian ranges there. Yeah. Because in the Asian sessions, we usually don't have enough volume in the market. So the market will be like not moving as such. We will not get those massive movements in the Asian sessions. Yeah. So from the Asian sessions, we'll get the accumulation. Yeah. Now, after we get the accumulation, remember the Asian, when we have a consolidation market or when the market is ranging, we have a build of liquidity from both sides, the upper side, which is this one, and the lower side here. Yeah. Now, from this Asian range, then the first one is to identify the range. Yeah, after you have identified the range, so that is why I have this session indicator. It is going to tell you Sydney and Tokyo sessions. Now that is the Asian session. Yeah, after now the range, you wait for the manipulation to take the liquidity of either side. Yeah, so we can grab the Asian low and then we buy, or we can grab the Asian highs and then we sell. Yeah, so first, remember, when we have a ranging market, we have a pool of liquidity in both areas there. Yeah, the upper side and the lower side. Yeah. Now, what will, for example, if the market from the bigger time frames is trying to push up, yeah, so we'll wait for a manipulation to take the Asian lows liquidity, yeah, to break the trend lines, the liquidity trend line to the downwards. Yeah, after we have grabbed the liquidity of the lows there, and then we'll have the final inducement of the low inducement of the day. Then from this accumulation here, we expect that manipulation to the downwards to take this Asian low liquidity. Remember, the market from the bigger time frames is pushing high, so that is why we expect the market first take the Asian low liquidity. Yeah, so here is where it confuses a lot of people. Yeah, so some of the participants can enter the market, can see we have like a breakout here and jump into sell in a Euro USD. Shortly after, then the market reverses and goes against you very bad and very far. Yeah, so this is a just accumulation, manipulation, and then from this manipulation usually happens in 10 and 11. That is the Frankfurt Open and the New York and Frankfurt Open and London session. Yeah. So excuse me, I'll be looking for this mic because it can go off anytime, and I don't want you people to be off guard. And I'm making a video without a sound. Yeah. So after we have taken the low liquidity of the day, and this is a final inducement of the day, then we wait for something called initiation or a change of character. Now from the lower time frames, that is the 5 hour, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute. Yeah. So initiation is basically the market now, the momentum to the downside now from 10 to 11 is now ending. Yeah, remember this was just a manipulation to take the liquidity of these lows here. We'll have the market like consolidating there, and then breaks that what is it, that the highs of remember, when the market is on a downtrend, it makes those lower lows, lower highs, the lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, but then after the manipulation, wait for the initiation, which is usually a change of character. So a change of character is characterized by, first let me end this call, then we can continue. So we start over again. There was a person calling me, and I'm in the middle of something special with the Heistmasters. Yeah? Oh, wow, this thing is bitter as hell. Yeah, so let us quickly draw what we were doing. Remember, we have Asian range there, manipulation, and then it was like there, like that. Yeah, so we can have like a double bottom. These are reversal patterns, and once we have a now shifted structure there, once we have shifted from the lower time frames, then now you wait for the entry to come downwards. And if it fails to break either of these the lows here, remember now it will now continue making the higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, all the way upwards. Now to continue with the trend the way it was supposed to go. Yeah, and now this is in other terms, this is what the ICT or the smart money traders usually call accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution, or accumulation, manipulation, distribution, or retracement. Yeah, so it is basically, this is what we usually look for before we can take we can enter with the one trade one shot. Yeah, so this is just a rough demonstration. Remember, there was somebody who was telling me that I usually make a lot of entertainment in my videos, and for the first time I think I'm serious. I'm not like joking at all. Huh? Not like joking. I'm not like joking here with anybody. Yeah, so what can you see here in the Euro USD in the 5 minute? Yeah, now then let us narrow down to whatever we can see here. Yeah, so let me remove this trend line that I had drawn here, and then we see what we expect. Now we narrow down to these sessions. Yeah, before we can take a trade, this is the Sydney and the Tokyo sessions. Yeah, you can see that we don't have much of what is it called, of volume there. Yeah, so before we can come into those the 5 minutes, let us first see from the 15 minutes what the market is doing in the 15 minutes. Then we can, what is it? So let us come to the 15 minutes here. Yeah, now this is the 15 minutes. Yeah, so in the 15 minutes, let us try to do some little analysis of what we expect in this on this 15 minutes. Yeah, so in the 15 minutes, you can see the market has been making like pushing up all the way, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, from the previous New York and London session. And then when we came at the Asian ranges here, the Sydney and Tokyo, we can see the market was still pushing up, but then in London is where the market has started dropping down. Yeah, so that is when in my videos I usually talk about the trend line liquidity. Yeah, so this we have this market trending in this area there, and we expect it, once it bounces in those areas, to continue moving up. Yeah, but then in this case, you've seen this trend line liquidity that I usually trade has been taken out. Yeah, the market was pushing up, and now the trend line liquidity has been taken out. Yeah, now we narrow down to the Asian and Tokyo session. We can see the ranges, and the highest point of this Asian session was, okay, was this was the highest point of the Sydney session, and this was the lowest point. Yeah, where this market was ranging from, like where we had that session there. Yeah? Now, after we have known the highest point and the lowest point of our Asian have this trend line liquidity from the 15 minutes that has been taken out, and we have singled the Asian session, the Asian ranges from Tokyo and Sydney. Yeah, so the highest point is the upper one, and the lowest point is this downward, this the line that I've drawn downwards. Yeah, now what you can see here, after that range in London, that is was 10 in the Frankfurt Open, we had the market breaking the lowest point where we had that Asian range and pushing all the way downwards. Yeah, now remember, from the other time we've seen the market was pushing up. So when the market is pushing up, we expect a manipulation to take the lows, yeah, and form the inducement low. of the day, and then the rest of the volume, if the market is a bullish market, the rest of the volume can continue pushing upwards. Yeah, now this is what you can see from the 15 minutes. Then is when we go now to the 5 minute, and we see, remember we have had the accumulation in the Asian session, we have added the manipulation to take the lows, and we have already taken the trendline liquidity that always is taken in all my videos. And then is when now we come to look for initiation or a strong change of character before the market can come to do a mitigation. After now a mitigation is where we enter the market with a sniper entry. Are we together, the Heistmasters? Now you can see after the trendline liquidity has been taken, the market has been massively falling all the way down, and it is at now this point, remember now it is at 12:13, where we see the market is slowly dying. Yeah, is slowly like dying down. Yeah, so what we expect, for example, this is the highest point. Yeah, so in order for us to participate in taking this buy, yeah, remember, why are we interested with taking a buy rather than a sell? From the bigger time frames, if the market is pushing upwards, yeah, we tend to trade with the trend. Yeah, so if you want to catch a falling knife, for example, the market is pushing upwards and you want to catch a sell, that is like a small inducement or a small retest or a pullback before the volume continues to the right direction. Yeah, so that is why we are interested with buys here. Now we'll wait for the market if that was the highest point, we'll wait for the market to have a small consolidation there. Yeah, give us enough rejection points from that area there. Yeah, and once we have had a solid activities telling us the market is not now ready to go past this area there, then we want this market to break those highs, to break those areas there, so that it can confirm to us a valid shift now of the structure from the lower times, yeah, time frames. Remember, these lower time frames, they give us earlier signals of reversal, so that is why they are the primary drivers of the market. So that is why, if you understand reading the market dynamics from the lower time frames, for example, if you can take a sniper entry based on the 1 minute, then now you are smart, because you have known how these are the primary drivers of the market. Yes, you can have good entries from the bigger time frames, but then don't ignore these the primary drivers. They give you early signals, early entries. Yeah, remember, a reversal candlestick from the daily or from the 4-hour cannot happen fast if we had not seen that reversal or that entry from the lower time frame. So that is why I usually say pay much attention to the lower time frames. Once we have shifted a structure there, we'll wait for a mitigation. Maybe we'll have order blocks here or large areas of imbalance to be filled. Yeah, so once the market will come to mitigate those areas there, and then now we have the market pushing upwards, now that is where we'll get our sniper entry from that area there, and our stops will be below the last point there. Remember, we're trying to minimize our stop loss to like 4 pips to maybe 10, the highest 4 pips to 7 pips as stop loss, max stop loss. And then now we target the next now we break. Remember, once we break these areas here, now this will be a BOS, a break of structure, and then the market, after we have broken structure, the market continues like that, making those higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, so basically this is what, if I wanted to take a trade, this is how I usually take it. The same video that I'm explaining here is the same concept that I used to make watch this video here. This is the same concept that I've used. Yeah, so I think we have taken like this time to quickly go through some of my trading analysis, or how I usually take this trade. And so if I really want to take this trade, I will put an alarm. Yeah, I'll put an alarm. Then once I put the alarm, I'll set an alarm. has it created? Where has it created? So this is do I have a pen here? So this is like 92.50. 92.50. Okay, let me put the alarm there. Yeah, let me put the alarm there so that we can be notified. Here, price 92.50. Great. Yeah, so we have our alarm there. If this market breaks past that area there, then we'll be interested to take this trade here. Yeah, now because let me charge this mic, then I'll meet you again after some time. Panditing. Yeah, okay, so I think things are going as we just analyzed here. We had the alarm being taken out, and then the market is dropping now to give us an entry. Yeah, you can see these things happen as we usually say each and every time. So once you know how to analyze the market from the primary drivers, which are the lower time frames, the 5 minute and the 1 minute, you'll get the best entries ever. Yeah, after reading or having a blueprint of what the market is doing from the bigger time frames. Yeah, and then you come to the lower time frames and now build your story towards the trade you want to take here. Now this confirms to you a good trade in the market does not come as a result of accident. It is something that you analyze and you have a game plan how you want to take your trade, your take profit, and in case if you are wrong in the market, your top loss. Yeah, now this is just markets, the best broker manner global. You can see how this candlestick formation is exactly the same as what I was analyzing from the trading viewer. So that is why I usually use this broker, and the link to this broker is always in my description with high leverage. Remember, I use a leverage 1:3,000, so that is why I'm able to trade a dollar to trade a dollar account using this trade. Yeah, so each and every time when you see my trades, I usually have this trendline liquidity there, which is always being taken out. Now today I've explained how it comes about. Yeah, now this is the trendline liquidity and it is always taken out, and then now this is how I usually get the sniper entries. Yeah, now after the alarm has been taken out, as you've seen, I was screen recording it actively. Now the market is coming. Remember how we said accumulation, manipulation, and then the manipulation. After the manipulation, we expect the insertion or a change or a shift of a structure, and then a mitigation. Now it is from the mitigation, you can see the mitigation, we have these big areas here of imbalance there. Yeah, so there is where the market is coming to, and then from there now we can now enter there with our sniper entry and ride the price all the way now to break structure of the Asian highs. Yeah, so that is how I usually do it under the one trade one shot Heistfx trading style. Yeah, now where the market is not a bad place, so we want to take this trade from here. For the sake of the video, I don't want to go crazy risk here. I've been growing this account bit by bit, slow by slow. So where the market is actually, we now want to buy from that area there. Okay, that is because of the spreads, and then our stop loss, for the sake of risk management, will be below this the lowest point there, and our take profit will be at those highs there. Let us make it yeah, at that place there. Yeah, done. Yeah, so now this is what we have in the market. Yeah, so this is what we have in the market. We are risking $60 for $280. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, now from here where the market is, it is supposed to now go all the way up. Yeah, so let us see this risk management from the trading view. Yeah, so let us see what we are risking for what. Remember, we're in a buy from this place here, and then we are targeting like these highs here, and then like above that area there. So I'm going to get the exact digits, and then the stop loss is at about that area there. Yeah, so that is it. So this is a 1 to 4, and let us see the stop loss, the pips to our stop loss. It is from this area, from only 5 pips, almost to 6 pips stop loss. Yeah, so this is how I usually get the sniper entries, like, yeah. So it is as simple as that: accumulation, manipulation, and then the manipulation, remember, this is the final inducement of the day. Yeah, the final inducement of the day. Yeah, so we are almost we are like 2 hours, then we head to the New York, and I believe the rest of the volume will just move all the way to our take profit. Yeah, and you can see we are already in our profits. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, so that is why I usually love this broker. You can see exactly the best. Yeah, so to sign into this broker, remember the link is in the description. Yeah, so yeah, you keep it simple, nice and easy once you understand what you are doing in the market. So yeah, it is as simple as that. So I think the rest of the video, I'll update the results later, but I've done the most of it, like the strategy, the entry, what to look for before you enter the market, how to analyze from the bigger time frames, and get your confirmations from the lower time frames, which are the primary drivers of the market, and then everything else you just now leave it to ride to your take profit or to your stop loss. Yeah, and then you can know you are wrong, yeah, for you to make the right decisions in the market next time. So let us wait now for the results later during the day, and thank you for watching, guys. This if you have come all the way to this place, I don't take it for granted. Thank you for always supporting the Heistmaster, and thank you for the continued support. And if you've not subscribed, yeah, you're missing a lot in the Heistfx community. So panditing, peace out. Now after sometimes this the results, it was sniper as never before, and so that is why we are the best mana global. It is moving, yeah, so I'm putting it here. Yeah, so currently as I'm putting this results, it is 450. And I remember we took the trade at around was it 11 or 12 there, yeah? So that is about 5 or 4 hours there, yeah. So it went up all the way, yeah. I keep on updating here, so you see how it went straight here. And finally, this is the last part of how this video or this Euro USD trade went straight to our take profit. Yeah, so that is why we usually say under the Heistfx Academy that keep it simple, nice, and easy, and one trade, one shot, always. Yeah. So if you don't want to miss being part of this community, and if you don't want to miss most of these opportunities, because I usually do this and many other videos, yeah, so make sure you have subscribed. Yeah, it does not get any better than what we do under the Heistfx Academy. And remember, everything that I have traded here is recorded in my Heistfx sniper guide. Yeah, so it is everything that I've traded here. It is facts and a deep concept of understanding the market from the bigger time frames and the lower time frames, which are the primary drivers. You can see it is not an accident that we have done this so perfect. Yeah, so let me screen record at the moment and show you how the market is doing at the moment. Remember, I said once we hit our take profit level was at a break of structure. Yeah, now once we break a structure, the market is bound to continue moving up all the way. Yeah, so as you can see here, the market is still pushing up. We have only traded these two candlesticks here. This, let me highlight, our entry was from that area there, and we exited at about somewhere in the middle there, yeah, at around somewhere there, yeah. And the market is still pushing up, like it does not get any much better or anyway easy than what we do under the Heistfx Academy. So trading ain't hard once you understand what you are doing. Like you've not seen me sweating or struggling to do whatever I've done today. I just did it in real time, yeah, explaining what I want to trade. So never chase after the market. Let the market come to where you want to trade it from, and then enter there with the baddest one trade, one shot, and gonna be hotter than lava. Yeah. Yeah. So it is raining outside. I don't know if it will affect the quality of the audio, but then yeah, so make sure you subscribe to the Heistfx Academy. And if you want to learn the deep concept of what I've been doing today, remember each and everything that I've traded here is recorded in my Heistfx sniper guide. And if you want to join the broker that I use, remember we're using the best broker Mana Global, and which is the Just Markets. Yeah, so until next time, panditing, peace out.